The Chinese American Museum in Washington features permanent exhibits that tell the stories of the many contributions Chinese people have made to American culture. Prominent trailblazers and everyday families, from the formation of the United States straight through to today.
There's this interactive video timeline which highlights key moments in the history of Chinese people in the United States.
Rotating special exhibits highlight specific topics, like this one focusing on Taoism. The highlight, intricate robes worn by priests during Taoist ceremonies. Dawn Lee is the curator.
Taoism teaches us to live in harmony with nature, the sun and the moon, the earth, and for Chinese, being in the outer environment and be harmonious in that environment is very important.
The Chinese American Museum provides an opportunity to experience exhibits like this that are not often seen in other museums.
Visitors are invited to leave a message. Some are written in Chinese and some in English. This one reads, "I hope our country will find its better angels, tolerance, respect, and understanding, rather than ignorance and division."
The China from China exhibit details some of the first contacts between Americans and Chinese. In 1784, traders left New York for Shanghai. The ship returned 15 months later with porcelain items made by Chinese artisans. Richard Dietrich is curator.
So some of this early China that came from China was owned by the first U.S. president, George Washington?
Yes. Yes, so these two in the middle were owned by George and Martha Washington. This was so important to George Washington that he put in an order for this dinner service on that maiden first voyage to China.
Those early American merchants valued the craft of the Chinese artisans and were proud of the friendships they formed with many Chinese traders.
The Chinese really welcomed these American traders, and the Americans had a lot of warmth between them and the business people they were working with in China. It's all people to people, right? I mean, that's the thing that I think is that we always have to fall back to.
The Chinese American Museum in Washington is presenting valuable opportunities to enhance people-to-people exchanges.
Why is this museum important?
Wow, it's like a home. The content and the artifacts here speak right to me. Somewhere that we can come to discuss about the topics that we care about and to really open the heart to the different cultural aspects of themselves.
Jim Spellman, CGTN, Washington.